All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to tackle one of the absolute biggest challenges for any entrepreneur out there: time. We're going to talk about building a system that's not just about being more efficient, but about creating the freedom you need to actually grow your business.
So, does this look familiar? That constant scramble between emails, client calls, marketing, and just putting out fires. Yeah, it's that feeling of being pulled in a million different directions, right? Where your to-do list just never, ever seems to get any shorter. But what if the answer isn't about finding more hours in the day? The real solution, and this is a huge mental shift, isn't about grinding harder. It's about building a smart system that makes every hour you work really, really count.
Okay, so let's dive into the first big idea. And honestly, this is the most important one. It's all about figuring out what truly matters. This is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about, focusing your energy where it's going to have the biggest possible impact.
So take a look at this. This really breaks it down. Over on one side, you've got the low-impact stuff, the busy work that feels productive, right? Like checking your email for the 10th time. We all do it. But on the other side, those are the big wins, the stuff that actually drives growth and revenue. So you have to be super honest with yourself. Which column are you really spending most of your day in?
Okay, so you figured out your priorities. Great, but how do you actually find the time to do them? That's what this next part is all about, your daily game plan for getting stuff done. It's about mastering the focused hour.
And the tool we're going to use is something called time blocking. It sounds kind of fancy, but it's super simple and seriously effective. Instead of just a long to-do list, you're literally scheduling appointments with your most important tasks. You're building a fence around your time, telling your brain, look, for the next hour, this is the only thing that matters. And here's what that can actually look like on a calendar. Now, this is just an example, but notice a couple of things. See how the really important stuff, the sales, the strategy, gets those prime morning slots when your brain is fresh? And look where email is. It's stuck in a little box at the end of the day, where it can't derail your real high-value work.
You know, this quote just nails it. Think about it. We've all been there, trying to do 3 things at once. And what happens? You do all 3 of them badly. This is just a powerful reminder that the quality of your focus is way, way more important than the number of hours you're sitting at your desk.
All right, so you know what's important, and you've blocked out time for it. Awesome. But how do we create even more time? How do we multiply our impact? Well, this next part is all about what I like to call force multipliers. These are the strategies that let you get more done without actually doing more work yourself.
And really, there are 2 huge levers you can pull here. First up is automation. Use tools for all that repetitive stuff, like social media schedulers or automatic invoices. Second, and this is a big one for owners, is delegation. You have to hand off the tasks that don't absolutely need you to do them. Both of these are designed to do one thing: get you back into that big wins column.
But here's the thing. Even with the perfect system, people are going to ask you for stuff, distractions are going to pop up, and protecting that focus time, well, it comes down to setting boundaries. And the most powerful tool for that is just one single word.
Yep, no. Seriously, learning to say no is a business superpower. It's no to that meeting that could have been an email, no to a new project that pulls you off course. And look, it's not about being unhelpful. It's about being ferocious when it comes to protecting your most valuable asset, your time. Okay, time for the last piece of this puzzle, because this isn't something you just do once and forget about. To make this really work, you have to build a sustainable system. You have to make it a habit.
And this simple little loop you see here, this is how you make it stick. It's so easy. At the end of every day, you take like 5 minutes. You look back, what did I get done? Then you look forward, what are my big priorities for tomorrow? And then you ask, how can I do it a little bit better? That's it. It's a feedback loop that makes you just a tiny bit more effective every single day.
So you might be thinking, wow, all this structure, all this discipline, it sounds kind of restrictive. But the real payoff, the whole point of this, is actually the exact opposite. It's about freedom.
And this, right here, this is the big idea that ties it all together. You see, by being disciplined with your time, you're not locking yourself in a cage. You're actually building the foundation of a stronger business, one that gives you the freedom to think bigger, to innovate, and to, actually enjoy what you're doing.
So there you have it. That's the system. It's your roadmap to go from that feeling of constant chaos to a place of, calm, focused control.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to put this into practice, like right now. I want you to look at your to-do list for tomorrow. Just find one thing. What is the one thing on that list that you are going to automate, delegate, or just plain drop, so you can make space for one of those big wins.